Hello, this is Mr. Chabry, and it is time to show you the Pokemon I'm going to be using for the International Challenge of June. So, the thing is, I haven't had as much time as I usually like to have to do some prep work with this, because usually the competitions are at the end of the month instead of the middle of the month, but I'm hoping that this team can at least do some good in these battles. So let's go ahead and look at the team. So the first Pokemon here that I'm bringing is going to be Gastrodon. So Gastrodon is probably my favorite Pokemon in this competition that I'm bringing. This one has Storm Drain, Leftovers, of course the moves will be Scald, Earth Power, Protect, and Recover. The good thing about Gastrodon is it's actually very nice against a lot of Pokemon that I've seen in prep. I've seen a lot of Landorus's, I've seen a lot of Incineroars, and I've seen a lot of Tapu Kokos, and Gastrodon takes care of each of these pretty decently. Of course, if there is a grass type, Gastrodon has a hard time against that. And I'm hoping that there's not so many grass types. I didn't see that many in prep. I've seen like a few Tapu Bulus here and there. But I haven't seen that many grass types that I need to be worried about. Of course, if there happens to be a grass type, we need to worry. Gastrodon looks pretty nice here. We're going to put 252 EVs in HP and defense. And this one will be a bold nature, and that will also help it take some more hits. I've got 4 EVs in special attack, so it can there's a little bit more chip damage. So that's the first Pokemon here, and it's the one I'm most excited about using. The next Pokemon on my list is going to be Landorus, the Therian form. This one will be packing the Choice Scarf and the Intimidate ability. We're going to be bringing Earthquake, Rock Slide, U-Turn, and Super Power. And when I was doing this, originally I was going to bring a Braviary with the Choice Scarf, but even a Braviary with Choice Scarf is outsped by a lot of things, mainly Tapu Kokos, and we need something to take care of Tapu Kokos. Landorus is probably the best thing to take care of those. Of course, Earthquake is going to be a problem if a Pokemon on our side is weak to Earthquake, and we don't have the ability to protect that certain turn. But hopefully we can do something with this Landorus. We're going to have 252 attack, 252 speed, 4 in special defense, and this one will be adamant. So we're going to hopefully be getting a lot of damage. Hopefully Rock Slide will actually help us get some flinches, you know. That might help us out in the long run. So the next Pokemon on our list is going to be Tapu Lele. So this Pokemon is actually a later addition to the team. I was actually going to try out Whimsicott, because that way I get a Prankster Tailwind, a Prankster Taunt. But the thing is, I think Tapu Lele might be better, because it gives us some more attacking power. We will be bringing the Psychium Z, Psychic, Moonblast, Thunderbolt, and Protect. And yeah, I'm hoping that Tapu Lele actually does some good in this, since I did replace a Whimsicott with this, and Whimsicott actually does sound pretty good, but I think Tapu Lele might help us out, and it'll also work pretty well with another Pokemon on our team, so I'll show you that Pokemon next. In terms of stats, we're going to go 252 special attack and speed. This will be a modest nature Tapu Lele. So now it's time to look at our Mega, and the Mega I'm bringing is Metagross. So Metagross is an interesting Pokemon, of course. This VGC, it does have a lot of problems that kind of hinder it compared to last VGC. Incineroar is very popular right now, and Incineroar is a huge wall against Metagross. Metagross has a hard time with Incineroar. Plus, we've also have to face Landos, so that's a thing that we'll have to keep in mind. We're going to be bringing, of course, Clear Body, but once it Mega Evolves, it gets Tough Claws. That will boost its physical contact moves. We will be bringing Iron Head, Zen Headbutt, Ice Punch, and Protect. 252 attack, 252 speed. This will be a jolly nature. The main reason I wanted to bring Tapu Lele is actually because, looking at it, Zen Headbutt gets a boost in the Psychic terrain, and that might actually help us out in certain situations. Like I said, Incineroars are everywhere, so we're going to have to play around Incineroars. But hopefully Metagross actually does some good with the team. And now it's time to look at one of the most popular Pokemon since it came out in VGC. Of course, it's up there with Lando and now Incineroar, I would say, as how often I've seen it, and it is Tapu Koko. So this Tapu Koko will be carrying the Electrium Z. Of course, I've got 2 Pokemon with Z moves. That way I can change up my tactic if I need to, depending on what Pokemon my opponent is bringing. But this one will have Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Hidden Power Ice, just for Landos, and Protect. And the main reason why I really like Tapu Koko is if my opponent has something that would try to spore you or put you to sleep, you have Tapu Koko there. And Electrium Z Thunderbolt hits really hard. We're going to do 252 special attack and speed, and this will be a Timid Nature. So now it's time to look at the last Pokemon on the list, and this Pokemon is really popular this year. This is also my mascot Pokemon. This is Incineroar. So Incineroar will be packing the Assault Vest, the Intimidate ability. We're going to try Fake Out, Flare Blitz, Snarl, Low Kick as the moves. This has an interesting EV spread. 252 HP, 60 in special defense, and 196 in attack. So that way we boost some stats up. It will be an Adamant Nature. Of course, that's going to hurt Snarl's attack power, but Snarl's mainly there to dampen special attackers. We're going to have to try to keep in mind that Fake Out will not work in the Psychic terrain, so that's going to be a problem sometimes. And that's the main thing. Low Kick will be there for other Dark types. And hopefully Incineroar gets some nice KOs. I do think Incineroar is very good this year, and I'm hoping to get some use out of it. So that's going to be my team for the International Challenge of June. Go ahead, put in the comments, what do you think about my team? Do you like it? Do you not like it? And anyway, if you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I will see you in the next Pokemon video.